Since it has been over 2 years since I published my saga, I thought it would be time to introduce my my second edition covers that I kept, and a little bit about the saga. So, initially, when I started writing, it was a simple story about a woman who couldn't touch the man that she loved. And then it became something completely different. So I initially started writing this story, completely scrapped the whole thing. And in reading and writing this one, it was driving me so mad that I started writing this one. This one is inspired by the madness that this whole saga created. It is the end of the saga. This is when everything is modern day. It shows you where the characters are. So it starts with Da Vinci, who is an artist who starts to paint the woman from this book, a woman from his past. And she is trying to reach him through his art. And every time that he paints, he loses a piece of himself and becomes mad. And he ends up missing and disappearing. Little spoiler there. And then we have these books, To Weep. To Weep is the story of the goddess of death, who is obsessed with Da Vinci and all of his reincarnations. She essentially will not let him move on until they end up together. She wants him to love her like she loves him. It is a story of obsession. This book, the final book, this one here, is the same story as this one, but told from the perspective of death. So you get a lot more about her life, and while this one is about the goddess of life. So, one man, two goddesses who are obsessed with him, and their obsession leads to the end of everything that they've known. So, it is a story about identity, it is a story about love, obsession, possession. So, there are very gritty topics in here. It takes place in Iron Age Ireland, with you've got the Vikings coming, you've got the Christians, you've got the battling between the two of them, and that's where we are. We've got shapeshifters, we've got the Ulfithnar, which are Odin's warriors that are shapeshifters of wolves. You've got the Irish lore of the gods and goddesses of land and stuff like that. So if that's interesting to you, check it out.